Ho, podcast listeners. Welcome back to another episode of the I Can Do This All Day podcast. I'm Dan, the Part-Time Avenger. That's Mark, the Resident Jedi.
Hello there. Welcome to our space-aged, holiday-themed episode where we go deep into the retro rewind, way back to the 1964 classic, Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. I say classic in a tongue-in-cheek way, but I mean, if we're gonna watch a bad Christmas movie, I can't think of a better one.
How did this movie even come up? I don't even remember our origin with this.
My wife asked me the exact same question because this is a very obscure film, but it came from a source that we both enjoyed very much, which is the Guardians Christmas special.
That's
when the Guardians went to get the great Kevin Bacon, Kira and Kevin were just enjoying this cult classic holiday film, which is ironic because the same thing that happened to Kevin Bacon literally happens to Santa Claus in this movie.
What are the odds? James Gunn, you goddamn genius.
You motorboating son of a bitch, you.
So that's, yeah, I remember it now. I was wondering, like, why we decided to watch this, and I think now I do remember you saying that. Like, oh, they were watching that in Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. Like, okay, great. So that's the reason. I can't say it was a good reason. I could say that, one would assume that there's something good about a movie because they're referencing it in another movie. And normally that's the case, right? Normally you have, if you're watching a movie and then all of a sudden a clip of another movie comes on, it's usually because, like, yeah, that movie's awesome, or it's reflective of what's going to be happening in that particular TV show or movie or whatever. And it did the latter. It did not do the other thing of making sure that it was actually good. So I'm a little bit bummed about that.
Are you? How dare you? This is a Batman and Robin quality movie insert where they put The Year Without a Santa Claus into that, and it was wonderful because Arnold was obviously Mr. White Christmas and the Snow Miser.
You know what? I'm wrong. It's totally my fault. I was thinking of the wrong thing. Like, this movie, you're right. It had a solid 2.8 on IMDb.
Just the best.
And Rotten Tomatoes 24%. So yeah, this movie was fantastic.
It is, out of 1,300 users, 2.8 loved it out of 10, not out of 5.
No, 2.8 is the overall score, meaning there's no way someone
that means it got
10.
2.8 5-star reviews out of 1,300. Way to get my statistical joke.
2.8? I still don't understand what you're talking about.
I mean, there's a certain type of person that really appreciates movies from the 60s that are just trying to be so straight-laced, while also showing the anti-establishment view that they become cult classic level and hilarious. And as we talk through this, I really feel this way about this movie. There's movies that we talk about as Christmas movies that I can't watch with my 4-year-old because they're, excessively violent, or there's adult jokes in them and things like that. But this is one of the few cult classic movies that I'm not worried about my 4-year-old watching at all. Not in the least. I can't wait to watch this instead of like the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Christmas or like some other dumb shit. This is at least kind of funny and just campy as all get out, like excess levels of campy. This is the reefer madness of Christmas movies. It's so ridiculous. It's great.
You had said that, you don't want to watch a movie that's explicitly violence. This movie is explicitly fucking boring. That's the problem with this movie. There is no plot. There is no tension. There's no enjoyment out of anything.
There's 100%
This movie is
a
so
plot.
fucking bad. Well, okay, all right. If there's a plot, Mark, give the audience your version of the plot.
Absolutely. Martians that have been living in the ground have focused their society too much on academic achievement and knowledge and lost the ability to unplug and enjoy Christmas cheer. But they still get the Earth broadcasts, and children question the wisdom of their elders. And one leader sees that kids need to be kids and goes and gets the absolute most important person to all kids to bring Christmas cheer and just smack around these Vulcan-like square Martians and just have a little fun.
That plot synopsis was explicitly fucking boring. So just very much like this movie. So
There's a message behind the movie. Stop reading books and just have fun. It's Christmas.
And why did we need Martians for that? Can you explain that to me at least?
Because they had a lot of excess makeup from The Wizard of Oz and some really awesome weird hats. And it's just great. I love the Martian with the full-on Tom Selleck mustache. Like,
I guess,
it's
man.
Cesar Romero great that they decided to put makeup over the mustache, a la Batman 66 Joker, and just, you are too serious. We need Santa Claus. We'll bring him to Mars. Ha ha.
That's exactly.
And they used a Nerf
like
gun
so
with
cheap.
no bullets to freeze people. Like, there's so much campiness in this that I could see kids just enjoying and getting behind. I'd rather watch this than some of the Rankin and Bass stuff.
What do you consider campy? Just out of curiosity.
This entire movie. It's so bad, it's funny.
That's not a definition. What is your definition of campy?
Campy to me is when a movie is a movie of a different era is trying to take itself seriously, and it is a comedy of errors and a comedy of just it's so bad it's funny. Like, it's so bad it's hilarious that somebody thought that these lines, this plot, these costumes were good enough to commit to a full-length feature film.
So, all right, this is where I will, because I'm just trying to get some understanding of it. Because campy to me it has no difference of time, but what it does have is just the notion that it is not taking itself too seriously. To me, that's what campy is. You just said that this is a movie that is serious and it's just bad.
No, they're
I've got news for you.
serious
That's
about
not
sending
campy.
a
That's just a
message.
bad movie.
They're serious about, like, we need to teach people that they need to stop being so serious and lighten up and lean into the Christmas cheer. And this might be a controversial take. Talk about finally a Christmas movie where there's no religion in it at all. Like, completely religiously agnostic.
And that's campy?
No, that's just like another thing that I'm looking for in a Christmas movie that is
You want a non-denominational Christmas movie?
I do.
Well, you fucking found it in this one.
Oh boy,
because
did I.
it doesn't fucking exist in our galaxy, for God's sake. This one sucks ass. This is Christmas ass. Here's your present. Open up this ass, because here you go.
Did you really hate it that much?
I couldn't understand anything that was going on. I thought, dude, it might rival the Star Wars holiday special.
It is that level. This is not as bad as that.
But see, the thing is about the Star Wars holiday special is there's a level of campiness to it. It's not taking itself seriously. This movie takes itself seriously, and it just isn't executed well. That's the thing that's silly about it.
I regret saying it takes itself seriously because I can't believe that these men in tights with green makeup are thinking they're being excessively dramatic. I think that they're doing a straight man role to like, I can't imagine a cameraman shooting this is thinking, I'm doing great work. It's like, I can't believe we're making this shit. Whatever.
Keep in mind, though, a lot of movies of that age sucked ass.
They did. It's not like a time where where every movie, and especially programming for the youth, like, was not very good. Why do you think the overarching Christmas specials or Christmas movies that have held the length of time other than It's a Wonderful Life are these Rankin and Bass claymations and, like, the Peanuts and the Grinch? There's not a lot of, like, there's not a holiday movie from every year that just was a stunner. Like there isn't. This one I think is unique enough. They're working on a remake from what I understand. Like it's
Ugh.
somewhere in the queue. James Gunn has stirred something up where they revisit this. But I mean it's just so different that it's refreshing. It's not, just oh, the snowman came to life and I fell in love with it or it murdered me, right? It's not, oh, I'm a single girl in a small town looking for love and there's a stranger. It's all about taking care of the kids and saving Santa.
Was it really about saving Santa? I thought they just
I,
fucking kidnapped him so that way they can enjoy Christmas.
yeah, but the kid, and it was more, I guess, yeah.
Hold on, wait. We
No,
can't
you're
just we
right.
can't
You're right.
gloss over that.
In the
So
in
did
the
you
end,
watch this movie?
I did.
Did you
I
watch?
did. But in
Did
the
you?
end of it, I'm trying to capture the end of it, right? Where the end of this movie makes very little sense, right? The end of it is crazy, but it's
Yeah,
still
it
one
was
guy.
just the end.
Yeah,
Just the
just
end
the
that
end.
didn't make sense.
But at the end, that like the one guy is still trying to protect Santa from all the rest of them, but then they go just play with toys and turn into children again.
Oh my gosh.
But it doesn't need to be great because in the end, everybody's laughing, having a good time. They got some presents, and Santa pieces out with the two little kids back to Earth, baby.
Oh man, it's there's so many things about this that makes me question how did anyone in Hollywood make any money back in the day? Like,
They had
was the bar
contracts.
so low
They didn't
that
get a piece of any of the movies. What they got was, Dan, here's money. Now you owe me 4 movies. You pick 2, I pick 2. You're gonna be Santa in or we got to put something in theaters that people haven't seen. Martians are big. Let's go. It's really popular on that Flintstone show. Let's go.
I want to take a moment here and kind of break away from our normal format because I don't think anyone gives a shit about what really happened in this movie. And I want to talk about what other people thought of this movie because I know you think it's apparently the best thing since Avengers Endgame, apparently.
It's
So I
not
don't know.
that level of like, no, that's not the case. But I will say this: while we look for these uh um I will say that I would rather watch this again than a Hallmark movie with Lacey Chabert.
You're wrong. That's the wrong answer, Mark.
I am not
Um,
wrong. This is a very good movie. It's very good.
some say it's the best movie. I don't know,
It's the
but
best Christmas movie ever thought of by man.
so Santa Claus Conquers the Martians, 1964. So I'm pulling up some reviews here, and so let's just read some of these. All right.
Wait, let's stop and read that top one.
Yeah, we are. We are. This
This
is
Matt
right up there with
Horgan
Killer
gets it.
Clowns from Outer Space. Every true movie aficionado knows the movies are meant to be viewed through a different lens. This movie is certainly one of those. Cheesy, campy, corny. You choose the descriptor which works for you. Blah blah blah. When compared to some other movies, I don't know what the fuck this is saying. Dude, I got bored reading this review. And he gave it 3 stars.
You're missing the best part. Santa Claus Conquers the Martians sets itself apart with surprisingly decent acting and effects, ignoring the robot and the polar bear. I could not believe that Awesome-O from South Park was in this.
And
So
he
great that they
could have
just
just
put
killed
a
the
box
kids.
and some heater vents on a person. I'd go so far as to post it as at least some of the producers and cast, also likely the director, handled this film as they would any other serious venture, assuming it would be taken seriously by audiences, and that makes it more enjoyable to watch.
See, that's the thing that's ridiculous about this review. He's writing as if this is a good movie and entertaining movie. He gives it 3 stars.
That's the other part. All of these words for 3 stars.
Yeah. So Matt Horgan, sorry, don't buy your review, but I will buy these other reviews that are.
I want to
to
see
coming up here.
either the 5 stars or the 1 stars.
Oh my gosh, there are plenty of them. So when we go down on a few other ones here, sorry for the pun. Didn't mean to. Annalise Yellick, by far the best movie of all time. Not only was it entertaining, but it was so emotional it made me cry multiple times. The plot was well crafted and thought through, not to mention the outstanding acting and costume design. Set and props were so realistic, they were almost real. And the quality editing, camera angles, and effects create a cinematic experience unlike the rest. Definitely one of my favorite Christmas classics. Thank you, Annalisa. This is such a thoughtful review, and 5 stars. 5 stars. So at least this review matches the fake enthusiasm, because we all know that she is just pulling shit out of her ass and just like, you know what? This is going to become the next Morbius. If you guys remember from our Morbius.
This movie is better than Morbius.
No, it's not.
Oh, it is.
It's not. How can you say that?
Disagree.
This movie fucking sucks. It's not entertaining. There's so many awkward, weird scenes that I'm just like, this, I'm pretty sure this is child abuse.
They had the old Yoda Martian in this.
Dude, the kids in every scene of this movie, it seemed like they were there for ransom. Like they could not let these kids go until they finished this fucking movie. It was bad.
I mean, I think they were just trying to give these kids a 3-week break from the coal mines. So
let's go back to some other 5-star reviews, okay?
This
is the best film ever made. I've never seen anything so exquisite as this masterpiece. Not even The Godfather or Citizen Kane is as masterful as this. I've never seen anything so godlike as this film. Okay, Marcus Pinto, you are a troll for sure. Sid Hearn, the only movie that tops Die Hard on my Christmas viewing list. A thrill ride of cinematic storytelling that never lets up. Wish I could give it 6 stars for the musical soundtrack alone. So, I don't think we need to read any more. I think we know that this movie sucks so hard because only giving 5-star troll reviews is what makes this movie good.
I mean, maybe these people are serious.
They're serious about trolling. Okay, here's a 1-star review. If you want to be able to say you've watched the worst film ever made, and you can handle the ghastly, cheesy cringeworthiness, or can be amused just how by sickeningly awful it is, you must see Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. A must-see for those who delight in truly terrible films. Well, that's you, Mark. Any self-respecting TV screen would feel abused if used to show this and shut down in shame. God, it's pretty bad. Direct pointing Zach 2 gave that nice 1-star review. This one evens out the other review that we read earlier. Best movie of all time, officially the best. Deserves an Oscar for the special effects. It's so good that I stopped watching Super Mario Bros. The first one. Good one, Henry Bartel. And I'm glad that he gave a 1-star review. So that's, at least it matches his fake enthusiasm. But
you know, when there's so many terrible lovey-dovey Christmas movies, it's nice to have one that's just ridiculous for the sake of being ridiculous.
I don't think it's the worst movie ever. It's pretty bad though. Like we've watched quite a few movies this year where we were both just like, what the fuck? Like, can we just get our time back? Because, like, we've got kids. So it's like, we're slowly dying. The more we watch these shitty-ass movies, I feel like later on down the road, when my wife is giving my eulogy, she's going to be like, he regretted watching Santa Claus Conquers the Martians.
And Nothing But Trouble.
Yeah, that too. And everything from the 2025 year of the podcast. So it's pretty rough.
Been a rough year. But this movie was a bright spot.
Fucking bright like someone's bleached anus, man. It's rough. It is not what I thought it was going to be. But you know what? I'm glad that No, I'm not glad. I'm not glad that we watched it. What marthed me was the audacity of James Gunn putting this into his holiday special, making us think that this movie could be good. It's awful. James Gunn, I hate you for that. I really do. I might, tweet at you because I know you respond on Twitter and I hope you respond to that because it's so fucking awful, man.
Audacity. You know what? You should thank James Gunn for opening your eyes to such a stalwart piece of Christmas culture that sometimes has been forgotten. I've ensured that this won't be forgotten because I now own it on physical media.
Oh God, why?
Why? Because this is going into my Christmas my Christmas go round. And I will both teach my child to watch a DVD and that Christmas even happens on Mars.
If I ever come over, I am stealing that DVD. I'm gonna light it on fire in your front yard. It's like, Daddy, I think there's something going on in the front yard. It's like, oh damn. So
I don't want to ruin
DVD
this
list.
surprise. I don't want to ruin the surprise, but there may be a special package on the way.
God. Oh my God. It's gonna be like 19 copies of that movie and Nothing But Trouble.
It's gonna be the Dan Aykroyd special.
Jeez.
Every Dan Aykroyd movie ever, and except for the good ones like Ghostbusters, and then Santa Claus Conquers the Martians.
Did you anything Martha you for this?
I mean, no. How can you get frustrated by something bad
Easily.
in a
Very
movie
easily.
that's just bad? Like, there's not a way to be like, oh man, they really could have made this better if only. Like, no. I love the fact that there was a reporter at the North Pole randomly and everybody knows where Santa lives. Like, it's a regular thing that they show up. I love that Santa just talks shit about Mrs. Claus, who bosses him around all the time. And all Santa could say when the Martians freeze her is, "This is the quietest you've been in years." And he's constantly smoking a pipe like he's fucking Gandalf. This movie's got everything.
Oh my gosh. Can you do this movie all day?
Oh, I told you. It's in the fucking rotation, my dude.
God. I needed to get it officially on record, though.
Later this week.
I don't know, man.
Is
I can't
that
do it all day.
parenting?
What, say that again?
Is that bad parenting?
I don't know. It's abuse if you're watching that movie,
Don't call
regardless
DCFF.
of the age.
It'll be okay.
All right. I'm going to show you, because I can't do this all day, I'm going to show you unequivocal, visible proof that this movie is the worst. It's the worst.
I'm so excited.
Okay, so I'm going to play this little clip here. This is supposed to be the best scene in the movie, but this is just evidence that you might be witnessing child abduction. So let's go ahead and play this.
We have another Earth person that wants to see you.
What the fuck is going on? Laugh for Santa. Laugh for Santa, you green little freaks. And that's it. That friends.
That is
exactly.
laughter. A child's laughter is a universal language and just brings joy to all.
Forced laughter from a child is just viewed as abuse. I don't know. But that's it, man.
It just means that the magic of Santa works all over the galaxy.
Magic my ass, because I am not watching this ever again. If anyone ever wants to say like, hey, have you ever watched this movie? I'll be like, no, never fucking heard of it. I was like, oh, let's watch it. Nah, I'm gonna go. I'll see you. That's what I'm gonna do. Fucking leave Christmas.
Now I know how to get you out of the house when you come over again.
Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine.
Carrie Fisher used to famously play the Star Wars holiday special when she wanted to end a party. Now, Santa Conquers the Martians gets him out.
If you're ever at my place and that's ever the case too, so I'll just put on a good movie and then you'll leave because you think it's trash for some reason. But like, dude, this movie was so rough. I am not glad I watched this movie. It's another bruise and broken bone of the podcast for 2025, I think. It's this was rough. My ass is hurting after this because it's just...
So I just want to make this clear. Are you saying that you cannot do this all day?
No fucking way. Not even... I can't even do anything after watching this movie. I need to go sleep this off. But that's what we're going to do. We're kicking off Christmas and the holiday season. And you know what? It was an interesting ride. I might say that the Star Wars holiday special, I'd rather watch that. Rather watch that over this.
I, as a Star Wars fan, disagree. Aside from the animated part with Boba Fett, this is better than the Star Wars holiday special. But I want to hear from the listeners. Throw it in the chat. Hit us up on the social I Can Do This All Day podcast on your socials. Let us know. Star Wars holiday special or Santa Claus Conquers the Martians?
I know that no one's going to vote on that because the title of this episode is going to be Santa Claus Conquers the Martians, and they're going to know, like, I'm not fucking listening to that shitty movie review.
Be like Kevin Bacon. Watch this movie.
Kevin Bacon, you bastard. You and James Gunn. Fuck you guys for making us think this was going to be good. Well, that's it for us spreading holiday cheer. This is Dan, the Part-Time Avenger. That's Mark, the Resident Jedi.
Don't forget, let us know. Make your vote, like, subscribe, download, share this episode with all of the family. And have them all watch it. Maybe on Christmas Day, you could just play this for everyone. It's a Wonderful Life doesn't happen if Santa doesn't conquer the Martians.
And this is why we're going to hell. We'll see you next time, everyone.